Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy. I am here today with Axel, my friend, my fellow Gen Xer, my DS. You're the DS
staff.
of the podcast. Yes, staff. You just tell me what to do. Guys, we watched Traitors and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm so happy. That's my first question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. What did you think? New season.
I really loved it. I thought it moved fast. I love the casting.
Mm-hmm.
Alan looks amazing.
Oh my God. When he was dressed like a coffin, highlight.
Oh, he's amazing. Now, my favorite outfit was in the third episode when he came dressed when his hair, he looked a little bit like the
Like
heat
a bird?
miser. Kind of like a bird, but kind of like the heat miser, from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You go to Heat Miser. I
Yeah.
go to, do you remember that Sesame Street movie, Follow That Bird?
Of course.
Yeah, I feel like he had a Big Bird feel.
Huh, I like that. I like it. Right. The different tones of orange and yellow. Oh, yeah.
I think
he's
Heat
amazing.
Miser's a better. Yeah.
He was great. He was great. Because he usually doesn't do the hair too. So the fact that he did the hair. And then what I also love too is the way that he'll come out in his outfit, but then later he'll add a cape. He'll add accessories. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at.
I love him. I love the dramatic tone. I love the poetics of it all. I mean, he's fantastic.
He's wonderful.
Has he hosted every season of this?
For the American one, yes.
Okay. Because I don't see them ever doing better than this. He is made for this show.
No, he is 100%. I think he's a large part of the show, of making it feel legitimate and fun.
Yeah.
Setting the tone.
Let's talk about standout players. Was there anybody that you ended up really liking?
Okay. I was very surprised that the Love Island hunk, who, of course, right off the bat, I'm scrolling to find names.
Rob Roush.
Is that his name? Rob Roush?
It's Rausch.
Yes.
Roush.
He really surprised me.
I was calling him Dude Bro, and he's fine. He's fine.
Yep. Now, I have heard that this is the thing about this show too, Amy, is people do act different here than they might act on their show. So sometimes they act just the same. Sometimes they act better. Sometimes they act a little worse. I think this guy's acting better. I think he's showing a different side of himself that people who watch Love Island maybe didn't see, because he could be deceitful. Yeah. And he's doing a good job. Yeah. So I think that kind of helps. But he's leading the charge here. He's really the head of the Traitors.
Liked him. I loved Johnny Ware.
Oh, God.
When he's in the forest looking for the skulls, he's just like, fuck this. Fuck you. I was like, this would be me.
And then that guy, Eric, is like, you're an Olympic athlete. What are you doing? And my wife and I were cracking up. He was great on that Surreal Life. You should go back.
Johnny Weir?
Yeah. He was great.
Okay.
Yeah. He was with Chet Hanks and a couple housewives too. Yeah. Some great people were on that show.
I also loved Monet.
Yes.
Loved Monet. Hilarious.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to get more of Monet.
I hope so. Bring it on.
Definitely.
Lisa Rinna was kind of fun.
She was. She brought the good attitude. I have watched a bit of her, and sometimes she doesn't have the best attitude, but when she does, she can kind of light up a room. You know what I mean?
She lights up a room.
I think so. You know what Lisa reminds me of is like your mom's fun friend.
Oh, so I don't know if you know this lore, but when I was maybe 15 or 16, my mom turned into a woohoo girl. Did I ever tell you this?
I've heard before.
So she does remind me of somebody who would have been a woohoo girl with my mom.
Yeah. Oh, me too. That happened. My mom
See?
my dad and her got divorced. That was a little younger for me, and she was out there on the
Yeah.
streets.
I also really hated Michael Rappaport, as I knew
Oh
I would.
God.
I hate that dumb motherfucker.
Ah,
I hate
this
him
is
so
ah man.
much.
It's so tough for me
Mm.
because I am from Jersey, of course,
Hmm.
and there are things about him that I absolutely love and miss from New York and New Jersey.
He
Like when
probably reminds you of a lot of people you grew up with.
how about everyone I grew up with, Amy? And also very much so my father.
Okay. Okay.
My father was the type of guy who you could not get a word in edgewise, and he had to
Mm.
dominate every room and every conversation. Not always not as negative as Rappaport.
Yeah.
My dad
Yeah.
was a little more charming.
Hmm.
But yeah, so when he was like, I'm from Brooklyn, you either had to play basketball, kick people's asses, or make fun of them. And I was like, that is how I grew up,
Huh.
you know.
Okay.
But he's annoying. He's terrible.
Yes, I feel like he
Oh,
puts on this disgusting act where he just spits this vitriol. I just hate
yeah,
him. I hate him. And
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
always hate him. I feel
No,
like, I'm a big Stern fan, as you know, and
yeah.
around the time he started calling into the Stern show and just really like being obnoxious and attacking people, it's almost like Howard mellowed out and Michael Rappaport stepped in to attack Gary.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
He's too much and everybody knows it.
that's gross. Okay, so we have 3 episodes to get through. I don't have a ton
Yeah.
of notes though. I only have 6 pages of notes.
Oh, can I say another person
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
impressed me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say right away. I mean, I don't want to cut to the end, but
Yeah.
Donna Kelsey.
Thank you. You mean you mean Taylor Swift's future mother-in-law.
Yes. I mean, my favorite.
I
I
liked
mean,
her
I'm a
a
Swiftie
lot.
now.
Yes.
I was
I'm
very,
slowly crafting you into a Swiftie.
I'm there. I'll get there. It's okay.
I
I'm a
just had to
51-year-old guy.
I
I'll
just
just do
had
it.
to I don't need you to be a Swiftie, but I needed you to move more to the center of your views on
That's good. I'm a
her.
moderate now. Now I'm a moderate. But she really surprised me. And I'll tell
Yeah.
you why. Because this is not her profession. All of
No.
these people are professional
Hmm.
entertainers of some sort, whether they're athletes or singers or
Yep.
reality, whatever. She is a former banker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Her sons were famous, not her.
Yeah.
So I felt that she kicked effing ass on this show. I was knocked out. I really I have to give her so much credit. I couldn't believe it.
She won my heart when she showed up to the Super Bowl with a shirt that was half Eagles, half Kansas City.
Yeah, that was cute.
I
I
mean,
liked it.
you can't get better than that. Now,
Yeah.
would I have shown up with just an Eagles outfit on and said, fuck my other kid? Yeah, I would have. She's a better mother than I am.
See, yeah, it's those guys. They're good. You
Yeah.
might have me more on tail. Well, no, Kelsey. He was a great
Yeah.
tight end.
Yeah. Okay. So they're all chit chatting as they pull up. These are episodes 1 through 3. We're going to
All
cover them
right,
all in one block.
let's
They're
do
all
it.
chit chatting as they pull up. And Donna Kelsey says Jason actually got her into the Traitors and they binged it all. So she has studied the show. And
Yeah.
that's what I thought about her. I thought this is somebody who studied the gameplay and knows
Yes.
what she's doing.
There was a point, I think it was later. It may have
Mm-hmm.
been when they were questioning her in episode 3. I don't want to jump ahead too much, but she
Mm-hmm.
says something like 92% of the time the traders go for the shield. And I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like she was like had notes, but that's like football guys are like that
Yes.
too. They'll be like, they
Yes.
run this play, this percentage. Like she was breaking them down.
So
I
I
like that.
wonder if Jason helped her break it down
Yeah,
like that.
totally.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I wrote Lisa Rinna is dressed like this current reference is only Inspector Clouseau.
She is. She's on the case.
Johnny says he and Tara are besties, but they're going to try
Yeah.
to play it cool. So they're going to, and they
Yes.
did. They kept separate.
But it's not a secret that they are besties. Like that's the thing is I kind of feel like at some point it's going to be revealed and there's going to be a couple people on the show who'll be like, they did a bunch of broadcasts together. Like we know
Yeah.
that they're friends. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But I like that they have a strategy.
So bro dude Rob from Love Island, I thought you would appreciate this, says, "This is so weird. I'm wearing clothes and I haven't made out with anybody yet."
That's when I started to like him. I was like, wait a second,
You
this
know what?
guy.
Me too. I always
Yeah.
appreciate someone who can laugh at themselves.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
Me too. And I just the tattoo is throwing me a little bit. It is like it
What's the
is
tattoo of?
I don't know. It's like a snake
I
kind of
couldn't
going
tell.
around. Yeah, it like
Yeah.
goes
Like a
around one
serpent,
arm and
maybe?
yeah, it comes on the other. It's very flash art, like not.
Mm.
It's very cheesy. It is, but you know, what are you gonna do?
So everybody's talking about everybody else. And then Alan Cumming comes out and tells us he's picking his first traitor right now.
That was
And
fun.
no one will know their identity. This is going to be a secret traitor. So have we ever had this before, or is this new?
Um, you know what? I don't think they've never had a secret traitor
Okay.
before.
Okay.
No, they've never picked them like this before. No,
Okay.
but they've done some things in the beginning to mix it up. I think this is a good way also of having more of Alan in the beginning.
I like it too. I like it. It's so funny because somebody says about Donna, no one's going to hurt her. The Swifties will kill them.
Yes. Yes.
Eric from the K-pop.
The K-pop.
I really like him. He's great.
Me too.
I enjoy him
I
a
liked
lot.
him too. Smart kid.
Monet tells us, "I'm a petty bitch from Brooklyn. Okay, Alan, I've been treacherous since the day I was born."
Yeah, there we go.
Mara from Love Island is like, I know none of you. I've never watched Housewives. I know no one. Nothing is happening here.
No. That's quite an accent she has, though.
Yes.
Quite an accent. Oh, okay. Mora she is Irish because in the thing we had
is it
in
Mora?
other places,
I call her Mara. It's Mora. You're probably right.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to, that's funny. I used to know someone named Mora. That is Irish name, but
Well,
she's
she doesn't know
Irish.
anyone here.
Well, she knows of Rob because they are both Love Islanders.
Yes. And she tries to like team up with him later and he's like not having it.
Yeah, I don't even think that he really noticed it was happening, but he does like to touch her as much as he can whenever he's near her. I've noticed that.
So the traitors are chosen. And it is Rob
Traitors.
Dude, bro. I was trying to work on that a little bit. I'm like, are you a traitor? And I'm like, I can't do it.
You can't do the role. I could try a little bit.
Can you do it?
Traitors.
Oh, there we go. You got
traitors.
it. Okay, so you announce it. You say the traitors are, and then I'll read who it is. Go ahead.
The traitors are
Rob R. Dude bro from Love Island, who says, "I'm extremely hard to read and have been told that by every girl I've ever dated. So this might work for me."
And again, he knows himself. He's self-realized.
Lisa Rinna, she says, "This feels really right. I wish I could call Harry Hamlin up right now and tell him." Does Harry Hamlin still wear the big glasses?
Yes, he does. Don't you love the way she calls him Harry Hamlin? That's her husband.
Yes.
Of like 40 years. Very weird.
And Candace Dillard, who I'm told will cry a lot, but we haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yes, we got a comment on that. Like I said, I've not watched her on her Housewives show. Where is she? I can never say that right.
Potomac. Let me see.
Why do I always want to say Potomac instead of O?
She's Potomac.
Jersey. Yeah. Because we had a comment too on the old Facebook there on the BDFs that I watched about half. I remember I watched about a half a season. That has one of the craziest premiere episodes of any house. Like they start right off fighting.
Okay.
But I'm picking up on her vibe, and she's crafty.
Oh, she's crafty. Okay,
that's what I have to say.
My grandma would say.
Boys song. She's crafty.
My grandmother would say somebody's crafty.
She's crafty.
Okay. All right. So I wrote, Michael Rappaport thinks he has this figured out. He's an asshole and I hate him. So that's where we stand on this.
Wait a second. How do you feel about Michael Rappaport?
Hate him.
Can we talk about this?
So Candace Dillard is kind of like, I think it might be Lisa Rinna because she would run her own grandmother down.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
Okay, so Alan Cumming comes out and he's dressed like the Wicked Witch of the West. He's literally dressed like a witch from the Wizard of Oz. And he says the traitors will head to the Spire, all but one. So they still will not know who this Secret. private secret traitor is. The traders meet and Candace is like, oh shit, I guessed it was you. And, they're all relieved to see each other. And
I like the way she told her, hey, because that's like I said before, the infighting in some seasons, it is more about the infighting between the traders than what's going on outside. So
because she's like, I have to walk it back because now it's going to be obvious. That was
a smart move on her part to do that.
So Alan shows up and he says the secret trader will work alone, and every night the secret trader will produce a short list of who should die every night, and then you have to select from that list. So the traders agree to be loyal to one another, and Lisa goes, can we just please not backstab one another? I'm like, spoken like a true housewife. So they show up. Now it's the first challenge, and they show up and there's coffins floating in the lock.
Yes, in the lock.
In the lock. And Alan is dressed like a coffin, and I'm here for it.
It's wonderful. He's amazing.
There are 100 coffins. They need to find the ones with money, bring them back to the grave. Johnny says, when in doubt, find the gays. He's like, I'm on the gay boat. It's me, Big Daddy Colton, Monet, Yam Yam, and Taylor Swift's mother-in-law.
Oh, that's what I have to. I forgot.
Okay.
I totally blanked on Yam Yam and I apologize.
Okay.
He's awesome. He was awesome on Survivor. They do 2 seasons a year, and there's a lot of people on Survivor. So I kind of blanked, but I should have. I wish I could rewind and go back, because when I was like, I don't really remember. He was great, and he showed. That's a thing about him. He showed who he is on this show. He's nice and stuff, but he doesn't take bullshit, like the way he clapped back at Michael at some certain points. So yeah, I like Yam Yam.
Okay. Well, that's like 90 Day. There's so many people in that universe. And between all the spinoffs and everything, I was just trying to tell Timmy the other day, because I'm like, you are part of this podcast now. You should understand how the 90-day system works. So I was like explaining the different spinoffs and everything. He's like, yeah, I'm not interested in any of that. I'm just editing. So there is a twist here. The players with coffins in their graves, so they all have an open grave, are up for murder that night.
This I like, because remember how I said that I think sometimes the challenges don't have enough to do with the gameplay.
Yes.
So anytime they can put a little something else that changes the game into the challenge, I like it.
Yeah, they did this a couple times, tied the challenges to who's vulnerable.
I'm happy about that.
So there's a lot of, as I like to say, strategery around who gets a coffin in their grave.
Well, was there really? Because it was really just like, they're right in front. Let's dump it all in there.
Well, I love how someone throws a coffin in Mama Kelsey's grave, and everybody's like, Donna, Kelsey's grave? Seriously? Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. I know you guys love to hear me rage against trash people. And I know you love when I get so worked up watching Cody avoid responsibility for everything in his life at all turns. So when my day ends and I'm done watching Sister Wives, how do I relax? Well, it's easy. It is our sponsor, Lumi Gummies. They're back! Yay! Consistent, mellow, super delicious. Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-day distressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So I am currently on a hybrid journey. You guys know this. And I bought the hybrid bundle, which comes with 3 flavors: sour strawberry cookies, sour caramel apple kush, and watermelon sorbet. They're all delicious. Cannot recommend one over the other because they're all fantastic. One of the ways I treat myself is I take a strawberry cookies hybrid gummy and I get into my tub and I watch something funny, something fun, a documentary, a sitcom, anything other than Cody Brown. And it mellows me out and I feel great. Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com and use code Little Miss Recap in checkout for 30% off your order. Again, that's LUMIGummies.com, code Little Miss Recap, LumiGummies.com, code Little Miss Recap. The link is in the show notes. I hope you will support Lumi Gummies. Not only do I love them so much, but I'm so grateful to have them back again as a sponsor. Thank you, Lumi Gummies. Guys, it's finally happened. Someone has heard us talking about therapy forever and finally decided to sponsor the show. We could not be happier to welcome Grow Therapy as a sponsor for Little Miss Recap. If you're feeling bogged down by impossible expectations or the noise of new year, new me, take a second to pause. Grow Therapy gives you space to slow down, check in, and start the year from a more grounded place. Whether it's your first time in therapy or your 50th, Grow makes it easier to find a therapist who fits you, not the other way around. They connect you with thousands of independent licensed therapists across the U.S., offering both virtual and in-person sessions, nights and weekends. You can search by what matters, like insurance, specialty, identity, or availability, and get started in as little as 2 days. And there's no subscriptions, no long-term commitments, and if something comes up, you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance. And here's the thing, and we talk about this all the time on Little Miss Recap. You do not have to be in crisis to go to therapy. You can just want to work on making your life less crowded, less noisy, and finding a way to build space in your life for you. Whatever challenges you're facing, Grow Therapy is here to help. Sessions average about $21 with insurance, and some pay as little as $0, depending on their plan. And what's great about Grow Therapy is you can check your insurance coverage right on the website. So there's no hidden fees. Visit growtherapy.com/LMR today to get started. That's growtherapy.com/LMR. growtherapy.com/LMR. Availability and coverage vary by state and insurance plan. Make this year the year that you are committed to you.
At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Yeah.
So there's 9 graves filled, so 9 people are up for murder.
Yep.
Back in the castle, they're calling out Michael Rappaport, Portia specifically. And apparently, Candace had said that Michael said, we need to bury the housewives or something like that. So, like, now Portia's suspicious of Candace because Candace is saying I didn't say it. Like, it's a whole thing.
It was. And he had actually said that, but what he had said it in front of everyone. Remember when he was at breakfast and he was saying, like, oh, they're all the housewives. We got to watch out for them.
Yeah.
So this was what she was trying to do. And a lot of times they'll do this. They'll be alone with someone in the car. Mm-hmm. And then they'll lie about something that someone said, hoping that person will keep it to themselves.
Okay.
And use that to create another fake, like, kind of wall against them. Like, that's what the Traitors doing.
Gotcha.
But it didn't work this time because, and I like this season so far because I have to say, the people are being way more open, like challenging each other in front of other people, which I always think is a good tactic.
Okay.
And they're not being too overly emotional because those people who have watched the UK version, there are some seasons where people are like, it's 15 minutes in and they're crying about somebody. It's like, it's very, sometimes at this game, they can take it. You can tell they're alone in a little area and they've probably been drinking too much, but far it doesn't seem that.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
They are casting a non-celebrity version of this.
I know.
And I thought maybe you and I should apply.
Oh my God. I'll do it. I'll apply.
We have to pretend we don't know each other.
Okay. All right.
And
you'll get on. I don't know.
We go in as podcasters.
That would be pretty cool.
And then we can like remotely talk to the BDFs.
Then we have our secret alliance. I like that.
I seriously thought about applying. I'm like,
I think you should
is
do
there
it.
any physical activity I have to be wary of?
I mean, you see, there is some. There is
Could I
some.
row a boat and pick up a coffin? No, but I can charm somebody into doing that for me.
And that's part of the show.
Part of the show. So they have to decide on the short list between Rob R, Dude Bro, Ian, Mark, or Eric. And I just thought it was funny that people want Rob out already. I just thought that was pretty funny. So episode 2, they make their decision, and Rob goes, this person had to go. They're going to play blackjack with Jesus. What?
What? I'm so glad you said that, because I said that to my wife. I have never heard that before in my life. I've heard a lot of weird shit. I've never heard anyone say that.
I cover a lot of cult documentaries. I've never heard an analogy where Jesus is gambling.
Yeah, I don't understand that either, because what is the significance of blackjack? Like they got 21 or something? I don't understand.
Does Jesus always win like the house always wins?
I don't understand.
Okay.
I really don't get it.
We could spend a lot of time on this. Let's not.
Yeah.
You were correct. The breakfast is amazing. There's a fucking cheese plate.
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be my breakfast. Coffee and a cheese plate.
It looks, I wish they'd show it more every time too, because it makes you hungry.
Yeah. So they're talking. See, that's why I would go too. Because I'd be like, every time they would show me on the Traitors, I would be eating.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Good. I would just eat my weight in cheese there. So they're talking about what they called the kitchuation, which was the fight in the kitchen with Michael Rappaport. Dorinda is super excited that she made it to her first breakfast. I guess, was she the first to go home last season?
Yes. Yeah. Remember, she went home in the first episode.
Okay.
And it was actually very similar to the reason why people were kind of early on Donna Kelsey, because it was so obvious. You know, they were like, oh, the producers would make her, she's so nice.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because Dorinda's pretty much known. I mean, she's had her moments, but pretty much she's kind of like the housewife that's always put upon. You know what I mean? That always feels like, oh, let's be nice. Why is everyone yelling?
She seems fine.
You know,
like, I don't have an issue with her.
I can't remember. There's probably some reason not to like her. But I mean, she's a housewife.
Let us know, guys.
But, yeah, she's okay.
So the person who they voted out was Ian, and they were like, you know, he's a strong gamer. So they're kind of dividing into
that was a
housewives
smart
and gamers.
Yes. And that was Rob too. I think that kind of pushed this. And that was a great move, because I have watched a bit of Big Brother. And again, after watching this, I remember this guy. He's like a brainiac. He was always scheming. So it's a good idea to get rid of him right away.
Listen, get rid of the smart ones right away.
Yeah, totally.
Right away. If they're smart, they got to go. So Alan shows up now in an aluminum suit.
This was wonderful.
It's like made.
This gets a cape later too. First, it doesn't have a cape, and then it gets a cape later.
I'm glad you're clocking these things, because you know me, I don't pay attention to if something gets a cape later. So later, they're all chatting, and Portia slips up and she says, "I killed Ian."
Okay.
Does she slip up? She's being real obvious here.
But she didn't, though.
No. But I think she's trying to draw attention. I don't know why.
I think that this was, and it's just the same thing as she said we, and then Michael Rappaport later said we. I think that this is an example of just using the wrong word because you're in a new situation with other people, and you're not quite sure how to talk about being on a TV show.
Okay, that's a good point. Like, you
know what I mean?
We killed Ian, meaning the people who are here.
Yeah, the TV show, right?
Okay.
Like we took right. So
it's a good point.
The production killed Ian. You know,
somebody killed Ian. Goddamn it!
Yeah, because they both did it, and when it first happened, I said to my wife, "Oh, she's just kind of speaking wrong because she just got there and she's trying to figure it out." This is because I did do a little research about how this is shot.
Okay.
and this I think pertains to this because it's a
This is
weird
your
situation.
TV background brain here working.
Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
Yes, because I'm always interested in this.
Yeah.
First of all, they do not sleep at the
Castle?
castle. They do not sleep at the castle.
Are they at the
They're
Days Inn down the road by the lock?
they're probably at separate Airbnbs or a really nice hotel, but they are.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
I should have said
they
yes.
sleep at the castle? I would want to sleep in the castle.
The castle is actually transformed into a set. So, for example, like the library room, the kitchen, and all, those are rooms that were constructed inside of larger rooms inside the castle.
Okay.
So even the round table is actually in the ballroom of the castle.
Okay.
So it's like you enter into one room and there's another room inside of it.
That's fascinating.
And then you enter into, which is, if you've ever been on sets and stuff like that, it's fucking crazy, the shit that people build.
Yeah.
But that is how the show is done. So I can understand. So even as she's sitting in this one room, it's actually a set inside of a castle that they don't really stay in because they're staying in it. So it's kind of mind bending. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Anyway,
that's interesting.
Think, kind of interesting.
And I wonder, do they shoot it out of order? Is it chronological? It's got to be chronological, right?
Yeah, they shoot it chronologically. There'd be no it'd be harder. It's easy to edit that way. It's easy. Yeah, there's no reason to not
Maybe
shoot
we need you to work on this show. Can you get a job on the show? And then you can rig it old. So that I can win.
The traitor is the cameraman.
So, okay, day 2 challenge. They have to work together to transport 3 thrones back to the castle. This was fun. There are a few stops on the way where they'll find bags of gold. And one of the things that they find is they can find a shield token. Right. And if you find the token, you can take somebody off the throne and get yourself on there. And it's kind of important because the 3 people who end up on the thrones are exempt. They're safe, right?
Right. So this is something I said that I'm not going to explain everything. This is one of the things I kind of left out. I didn't talk much about last week because the shield is interesting. When they first introduced this, you would have a mini challenge inside the challenge that would then send you to that secret room. You know that there at one point, Rappaport goes in there and chats with someone. I can't remember who it was, but you know, they push the door.
Yeah.
And in that secret room, there would be 3 boxes and 3 people would be sent there and they'd each open a box and only one of them would have the shield.
Oh.
And it would then be hidden from everyone else. No one would know who had the shield.
Okay.
So it has changed.
Yeah.
Right. To make it very public.
It's become kind of like the immunity challenge for Survivor.
Yes. It's like an immunity idol, or immunity challenge too. It's similar. It's putting them together. Where I think that's why I'm saying I really love this show. It has so many great aspects with the reality, but they're still working on the gameplay in it because, and as we see even through a couple of episodes, there's literally no fucking way they know who the traitors are. There's no way. There's no clues. There's nothing.
No.
So they're guessing. So for a while. That's the part that I think if they eliminate the blind guessing and give some more clues, it makes the gameplay more fun.
Yeah.
But the characters is really what propels this show at this point.
I agree. I don't know if it would be as fun to watch it without celebrities. Because they know how to act in front of a camera.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People like, if we were on there, we would probably concentrate more on the gameplay because we're not there to be housewives or whatever.
Yeah.
People don't
I'd
know
be
us.
running around the Little Miss Recap shirt on. Okay, so the 3 people who are initially put on the thrones are small, thin women. So it's Carolyn, Tiffany, and Candace. Monet finds a token. He gives it to Lisa. Let me correct myself. Are Monet's pronouns he, him? I don't know.
I'm not sure. But Monet was called he. by several people. But then in something, sometimes it's she. So I'm honestly, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't want to get that wrong. So I'll say they until one of you guys can let us know, like when they were on RuPaul's Drag Race, what, did they talk about pronouns? Were they dressed a certain way? You know what I mean? Let us know. Okay. So Monet finds a ticket or a token, gives it to Lisa. Steven.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No,
It
go
is
ahead.
she, her.
It is. Okay.
Yep.
All
I
right.
just
Thank
looked
you.
it up. It's
Okay.
she, her.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do.
Thank you. So she gives it to Lisa. Steven gives his coin to Dorinda. Maura finds a token and kicks Dorinda right off. Get out of here, bitch. I'm on. Colton gets a coin and throws Lisa off. And everybody's like, not very Southern gentleman-y of you.
Colton, an interesting case. Very controversial, as we know.
Yeah, a lot of the BDFs were weighing in like he's trash. Some were saying he's trash. Some were saying, well, we'll see, whatever. Rob R gives Jam Jam the token that he finds, and he throws Mara off the throne, which I thought was pretty good. They get back, and Jam Jam, Colton, and Caroline are all protected, and Michael Rappaport is a whiny bitch about it, is what I have in my notes.
He won't stop. Yeah, he's annoying.
And I'm using his language because that's what he always calls people, a whiny bitch. I hate it.
Yes.
So people are suspicious of Donna because she's not trash talking everyone. And Candace is like, well, she could be it too because she watches a lot of TV. I'm like, are you just saying that because she's a lady of a certain age? They all want to vote a traitor out on their first night. I guess that's the big thing, that you want to get the traitors out immediately.
Well, because it is blind luck often in trying to find the traitor, they will go a long time without finding a traitor, and it will start to feel crazy because they've watched the show before. So that's what, they know the deal. They don't want to turn into that.
What would happen though if there were 3 traitors, say, and all 3 of them got eliminated? What would happen to the show?
Well, as they go more added, or they pit them against each other to say, oh, now there are only 2 traitors. What will you, Alan will try to spice it up, or they'll add some, they know. Yeah.
Okay. So they're at their first round table, and Alan says, the tear-stained pages of Traitors history are filled with the blood of the innocent at this table. I'm like, wow, okay.
Very dramatic.
At the round table, they hash it out, and everybody's fighting with everybody else. And Donna says, everybody thinks it's me because I'm low-hanging fruit. I'm the sweet old lady,
True.
And no one should vote me out because that is so obvious that I'm not it. And Ron offers 3 pieces of evidence. He says Candace and Portia said incriminating things, and then he also thinks that Donna is it.
Didn't you feel like Ron he was really not comfortable with challenging anyone at the table? Like, he's a comedian guy.
Yeah.
Like, he looked like he was almost going to cry.
Yeah, and the way he approached it, instead of saying like, well, this person did that, he's like, I'd like to offer up 3 pieces of evidence that I've observed.
Yes. Yeah.
So they vote Portia out. And Michael and Donna were the other 2 on the chopping block, and Portia reveals, I'm a faithful, guys. Goodbye.
This was, listen, I really like Portia.
I don't know her. I mean, she seemed fine.
Okay. I really like looking at Portia. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I should have clarified that.
Okay.
I really like looking at Portia, but I also thought that she brought an energy that I like, a certain housewife's energy that I like. I liked her, but it turned out the slip ups, which I think were unintentional. That's all you need, and that's enough to get you thrown out. So
now the traitors are given a task. This is so great. They have to murder in plain sight. Now, have they done this before?
Many times, yes. This is an age-old one. And sometimes it's ridiculously complicated. This one was not. Sometimes it's like you have to get this glass, pour it into this, make the person drink it. And whoever drinks it, they've done weird things to make people do things. But this one was, I thought this was a great simple task, and the way it was accomplished and I really like the way it went down.
Well, it's interesting because they have to take this card from behind a picture, burn it in the breakfast room, and then if they're successful, they will meet the secret traitor. So they're very excited. Candace decides she's just going to start a conga line. And it's so funny because Survivor Rob is like, wait, they're doing a murder in plain sight.
Yeah, he's good, man.
He totally knew what was happening.
I'm sorry. And as we were going to find out, we lost because he is really good. He's very smart. And he went and did the podcast thing. And now he's going to be on Survivor 50 too, which comes out in a couple weeks. So this was kind of his reintroduction to game. He was very good.
Yeah. Well, they were smart to get rid of him, though.
Yeah.
Get rid of the smart people.
They did it right this time. They got like right in a row. It was like the two biggest threats.
So Rob manages to get the cards, and the short list is Monet, Survivor Rob, Tara, and Kristen. So Rob brings Lisa over. This is hilarious, to teach her how to play chess. These are like two masterminds here. Lisa Rinna and Rob Roush playing chess.
Yeah, well,
would anyone believe this?
I don't know. I have to give the kid credit. It was interesting in the way he said this piece is this person, so then he could continue if someone came around.
He's good at being diabolical. Yeah.
He really he's smarter than he presents.
He's smarter than the average bear. So they're talking. And it's so funny because Tara Lipinski's like laser focused on them. She's like, this isn't right. Lisa Rinna doesn't play chess. What's happening here? So Candace does not know that they have the card. So Candace led the distraction. Yeah, and Lisa and Rob did the rest of the work, but they weren't communicating. So Candace doesn't know who's.
Yeah, that's true because actually kind of I guess Lisa kind of picked. Rob agreed, but Lisa, he did not say, I want this one. Do you agree? He just offered them up, and then Lisa picked Rob. So that was that I should have given her more credit for that. But
she was smart. It was a good pick.
And I like the way that he did not try to get he was like, we don't have time to get Candace's approval. We're doing this, which I think was smart. And I also think the fact that Candace did not make a shit show out of not being consulted was very smart too. Because on previous seasons, when people have not been consulted in situations, like they're like, oh, you're trying to take power for, like, it creates a rift.
Yeah. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So the next day, the breakfast again is wild.
What a spread.
Wow. And they see that Survivor Rob is gone.
Yeah. Yep.
It's upsetting. Michael Rappaport attacks Jam for no reason.
Yeah.
I hate him. Okay, Alan comes in. I wrote he's dressed like a canary, but I like Heat Miser.
Oh, we made it to my favorite outfit. Yes. I even took a picture of it on my phone so I could remember.
Yeah, he's all in yellow. He's got a little yellow in his hair.
I think I could do that. I think I could do that.
I think you should.
One of my great regrets is that I really wanted to wear a white tuxedo to my wedding. Because
I don't know how I feel about
red hair.
this.
My hair was even redder back then, and my beard was so red.
I'm shocked you didn't go with the light khaki pants and blue blazer, which is the Murdoch uniform with the red hair. So did your wife poo-poo this?
Yes, she said, no, you're not doing that. And then I just ended up wearing some regular thing, but I know,
All right. Timmy wore his high school prom suit to our wedding.
Oh, that's cute.
And then for our wedding party, he just wore a t-shirt, like a tank and shorts.
I like that. That's cool. See, I wish I could have done that. I like that.
So he throws Rob's picture on the ground. Alan does. And everybody's like, whoa.
That's what I was telling you. The fun thing he does when someone's eliminated, that's his thing.
Yeah, he's like, bye.
Yeah, he goes crash to the ground. He's so dramatic.
So he announces that they're having a round table banishment right now before any of the challenges.
Love it. Loved it.
And Tiffany decides in a weird move. This is her and her and Michael Rappaport are in that room.
Yes.
They decide they're going to like make an alliance or something. And she says she thinks he is a traitor and she wants to be the faithful he keeps to the end.
Okay. This is a strategy. This is so we've been talking so much. We haven't talked much gameplay because frankly, there isn't too much because they're just guessing whoever the person is.
Right.
But she is creating a bit of strategic gameplay here. And this has been done before where a person knows or really believes that someone is a traitor and they basically offer themselves up as it's almost like Renfeld and the vampire, you know, how he Dracula, how Dracula has his little thing, right? They're like in training. That's kind of what it becomes. And they try to help them throughout.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting angle.
Because they want to stay to the end. And then it's kind of like every man for themselves. Like, will I rat you out? Will I call you a traitor? Maybe I won't, you know? So it's interesting.
But I'm wondering what Michael's thinking because he's not a traitor.
I just think Michael is thinking someone is talking to me and likes me, so I'm going to keep talking to them. Because I think that's the way that guy thinks.
So
he's like, you like me? You want to talk to me? Okay.
Very much like Taylor Sheridan. I said this week, I think he thinks that women just have hamsters in the wheels in their brains. Maybe that's what Michael Rappaport's brain looks like inside. Just a hamster.
Well, if you notice, Amy, anytime a woman can I've noticed this in these 3 episodes. If a woman pays him any attention, that tough guy attitude thing, it all of a sudden dissipates.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Ugh. So Donna's really gunning for Michael. And I wrote, she's hilarious because you could tell she studied this game and she knows this game.
And as we'll find out, so fucking smart. Had I known, wow.
She is trying to. So one of the reasons people suspect her is because she hasn't been talking much. So she comes up with this like, well, I've kind of been fangirling. Like I'm around all of you and your celebrities and I'm not. Dude, you have Thanksgiving dinner with Taylor Swift. I would say you're doing okay.
You see, I didn't even think of that. You're right. I didn't even think even though if you had asked me, okay, who did you think the secret traitor was during this whole time?
I thought maybe it was Michael Rappaport.
Me too.
Only because he just can't control himself.
Yeah, too much. But the fact that it was her really kind of
I did not suspect it was her at all.
Like in my mind, I was like, this is a smart pick by production. But the way she was acting, I was like, there's no way she's pulling this off. She's never been on a reality show. And I just know that we are going to see her on many, many shows after this. I
think so too. She's great.
This is launching a superstar career that's going to eclipse her sons.
Whoa!
Okay, you heard it here first. The one
who's banging Taylor Swift? Are you sure?
Yes,
okay.
And has multiple Super Bowl wins as well. Was kind of a good
Donna
football
Kelce
player, by the way.
Is going to eclipse that.
And her other son, Jason, who's probably going to the Hall of Fame as well.
What is the path to eclipsing that for her? Just being on Big Brother? Do we see her on Big Brother next?
I'm going to say maybe The Surreal Life, maybe House of Villains. Maybe she becomes a housewife.
Maybe she goes on Between Two Ferns.
Oh my gosh, there you go.
Do they live in Philly? Is she in Philly or Kansas City? Where does Donna?
I don't even know where they're from.
Kelce
I don't know much about
live.
The Kelces.
Oh, she lives in Orlando, Florida.
The Real Housewives are from Orlando. Okay.
I can't imagine her on a Real Housewives. Well, maybe we'll see. Okay, so Candace is like, Donna, you would be a great traitor because you're so sweet and like you bake cookies and shit. And Donna says she's suspicious of Michael, and Michael says I'm the best looking, smartest, faithful, and they should not vote. You guys should not vote me out. He asserts that Jam Jam is a traitor and he's so proud of his stupid shit talking. And this is where he talks about being from New York.
Yeah. This was weak. You know what I found? I was a little surprised. This was really weak coming for him from a guy who had talked so much shit. I thought he would have a little bit stronger to back up what he was saying.
So Donna gets voted out and she was the secret traitor.
Crazy.
She did great.
She did awesome.
Everybody's stunned, but some people are like, we get it. But they're very happy they got a traitor out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, Amy, I'll tell you. You will, I know you're going to end up watching some other seasons and you'll see that they'll go weeks and they'll have no idea of anything, no clue, and they'll just keep on eliminating their friends and people they liked the week before.
You know what?
So that is a part of the game.
You know what it's missing, Axel? Almost obvious sabotage. Do you know what I mean? Like on Survivor, there's always somebody who's trying to like sabotage somebody else. Or think about the mole. Remember the mole?
Yes.
Like they were trying, and like, so there's no sabotage here because all they need to do is at the end pick a name and they're murdered.
Well, there is though. See, it will, because we haven't seen it. That usually occurs between the traitors.
Okay.
Where one traitor will sabotage another. And there have been instances where one traitor has gone out and been like, at the round table, I think you're a traitor, and it's the other traitor. So it will happen, but that's what I'm saying.
I think we need to see more sabotage of the faithfuls so that they're starting to get suspicious. Like, wait a minute. Lisa threw that challenge. Why? You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
It'll happen. This is a very tame. I have to say that my impression of these first 3 episodes is this is great casting, but I think they did cast a lot. They're just a lot more strategic people or calmer people than in the past.
Okay.
There is not as much crying, as much fighting. There isn't as much. Sometimes people would come in having had pasts that make them dislike each other, or like there's not as much of that, like feuds, incoming feuds. I also think that in its 4th season, this show is undergoing, and I think, people kind of step back. You look at games like Survivor, The Challenge, long running things, and they have their eras, as Taylor Swift does, right? Her eras. I think that's what it's called.
Yes, the Eras Tour.
And I think this is entering like the second era of the traitors, where people are kind of seeing, how do we play this game? What is the strategy of this game? Because the last season, there was just a lot of blind guessing, a lot of it. So far, I feel like they're kind of sitting back, watching a little bit more, and then I think though when it starts, there'll be like a frenzy and people will start going after each other.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting. I want to see it. I need bloodshed. I have bloodlust.
You're gonna get it. I mean, on past seasons, it has and there's been some funny. There's been people who have refused to do challenges and really some fun. Yeah. There's certain people, I don't want to spoil, there's certain people that come to mind immediately that added a bit of chaos into the game.
I like a chaos agent.
Yeah,
I do. So for the next challenge, they have to pair up and there'll be somebody without a partner. So Candace and Tara team up, Dorinda and Lisa pair up, Mara and Rob, Tiffany with Michael Rappaport, Eric and Johnny, and it just goes on and on. They are taken to a circle where there are flames and druids, according to Johnny Ware. And I wrote, oh no, there's cages. This felt very Vikings to me.
I like it. I like it. I like that old.
Usually there's going to be Usually there's going to be a sacrifice in Vikings if you see this kind of stuff. So one person gets locked in a cage. The other person has to fight for their partner to be freed. Ron doesn't have a partner, so he's automatically put up for murder.
And he looks like he's going to cry.
Yeah. They have to find skulls, and you think that's the easy part, right? They have to stack them, 10 of them. I'm like, there's no fucking way. And Johnny is just stomping through the marsh going, fuck this.
Wait a second. Did you really think it was that hard to stack the
Yes.
skulls?
Yes. Okay, Lego man, you could totally do it. I know you have the coordination. I would be like, boom, 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 boom. Ask
No, I'm
Timmy.
just
He'll throw
laughing.
something to me and it just bonks me in the head because I don't know to put my hands up.
I
No.
know, but I'm just laughing because we just came off a show where they were lighting people on fire, Amy. They're just stacking things. It's not really that hard.
I'm out.
You
I'm
know,
out at
like,
the stacking.
they're not getting buried alive. They're not getting dropped out of
Drown-proofed.
helicopters. Like they're stacking skulls. But it was hard though.
All I'm saying is like finding the skulls seemed easy, but then they had to stack them and people were really struggling.
Yeah, they were. They were.
Dorinda was really struggling. It kept collapsing. So the people who are left in the cages and who are up for murder now are Kristen, Lisa, Eric, Caroline, and Ron. They're left tied to a tree in the woods. And that's where we end.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. So that's where we end. It was good.
Oh no, they let Lisa out, remember? Because they had to talk.
Oh, they let Lisa out, but they blindfolded everybody else.
Yes.
So that they didn't know that she was being let out. And so we don't see who their decision is, though.
No.
They make the decision, but we don't know who it is yet.
Right. But I thought that was kind of fun because I was thinking, how did Lisa get out? Well, they were blindfolded. So
they had to blindfold them. And it was interesting because you see people going to them.
Yes.
And
that's the thing I was going to say.
They think they're going to be killed, which again, if this was Vikings, you'd be dead. But they do that to everyone. So we don't know who it is.
It looked almost like, in the end of Return of the Jedi, when they have have you seen Return of the Jedi?
Of course I have.
Okay.
Yes. That's required viewing.
When they have the Force ghosts at the end, that's what they looked like. Where they were just kind of hovering there.
Yes.
Because I think it was like AI where they just put them into the shot. I don't know if they were.
Oh, maybe.
But I like the way they gave their little speech too. Where
they get to plead for their lives.
Yeah. This was so after the 3 episodes, you're liking the show?
I love it.
Feeling good?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, love it, love it. I can't wait there's 2 more that drop next week, right?
Yeah, 2 more.
And then we go one by one for a little bit.
Yep.
So
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. What are the reunions like? Are people yelling at each other? Are they feisty?
It depends.
Do we need a reunion?
I've watched some of it. It wasn't, I mean, there's certain aspects you may want to find out, like some kind of strategy that they didn't properly explain on the show, or sometimes the end is rather controversial with the decisions that are made.
Okay.
But I mean, generally they have a good time. I think, I mean, there's been some people who have disagreed on this show, but that's what I'm saying. It's usually from outside of the show because there's not much you're going to do on this show to really hurt somebody. I
just feel like we throw reunions into every show and we don't really need them.
Yes, I agree.
I made a case that I know you don't watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but I made a case that we did not need a reunion for that show because it felt like they couldn't really talk about anything because everything we saw already happened on the show. That
is a great point.
On 90 Day and stuff like that and Love is Blind, it's interesting because the people aren't together filming through the whole thing. So you're reuniting them and they're talking. But Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, they're all together the whole time.
That's a really good point.
We don't need an additional sit down. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I wonder if this show needs a reunion. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I've been feeling the same way about a lot of the Bravo shows too, where that kind of, really, because like you said, so much of it takes place in social media too.
Yes.
You kind of know what's happening anyway. What new stuff are you giving us?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, hey, as long as it's not the Lachey's hosting the reunion, I'll still tune in.
Love is Blind is coming back February 11th.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's interesting.
Soon.
All right, Axel, what are you covering on DVR podcast?
Oh, actually, right after this, we're going to talk about the Stranger Things finale. on
Was there a
daily
secret episode or
DVR.
was there not?
No
Oh,
secret episode.
those
No,
kids.
there will be a little documentary that's coming out though. That'll be fun.
That's cool.
And then next week we start our coverage of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms on
I'm excited
Podcast
for that.
Winterfell,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to start covering Hijack as well. The Apple TV show. with
Is that the
Idris
one you're
Elba.
doing the 15 minutes?
Yeah, we're gonna do like quick 15-minute little reviews. Of
Are
it.
you going
That's
to be
gonna
able
fun.
to do 15 minutes?
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because I talk a lot.
Because I
Yeah.
know myself, there's no way. I would be like, I'm going to do 15 minutes. It would be an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
That's probably
Well,
gonna
thank you for joining me, my friend.
always.
And we will see you guys next week. If you want to support the show, please consider joining our Patreon. And Axel has a great Patreon as well. It's a great way to support independent creators and get some bonus content and ad-free episodes. So we would appreciate any love you can give us there. All right. Thank you. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.